Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back with another Madden 22 rebuild. In today's episode, we're going to be rebuilding the Carolina Panthers. I think it's like the third or the fourth rebuild I've done with them this year because they got CJ Henderson and they also got Stephon Gilmore. So I had to do rebuilds of them constantly over and over again. But I'm doing one today because my subscriber asked me to. So if you guys just want any particular rebuild, just let me know and I will, like 90% of the time, do that rebuild. Do something creative. I'm thinking about doing like a wheel spin rebuild where I spin a wheel and it determines just my team in general. So I'll probably do that. But QB situation. Cam Newton, Super Cam. In simulation, this dude is a god. In simulation, he's such a freak, especially in Madden 21. He would always go to the Super Bowl with the Patriots. It was ridiculous. And this dude would always win MVP, like league MVP. So we're not going to start Darnold for that particular reason. I'm probably going to trade away Sam Darnold. The only reason I'm keeping Cam Newton is because he's good in sim. That's the only reason. After the season, I am going to be replacing him, though. Christian McCaffrey, obviously a beast when he is healthy. I used to be like a huge, in 2021, I used to be like a huge, season, in Madden 21, I was like, oh, Christian McCaffrey is definitely better than Derrick Henry when he is healthy. And overall, I think Christian McCaffrey's better. In just overall terms, I would say Christian McCaffrey's better than Derrick Henry. But now, the dude is so injury prone and availability is better than ability. I say that so often. It doesn't matter if you have the power of Jesus Christ on your side. If you are not on the field, you do not play. Then it doesn't matter. You're just not good at that point because if you can't get on the field, then you just have zero ability to play. So that's just my take on him. When he's on the field, he's amazing, but that's the problem. He's not on the field. That's a huge problem. Looking at the receiving core, though, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, I believe they gave him a dev. They lowered his overall. Same with DJ Moore, Erickson, Terrence Marshall. Solid receiving core. Robbie Anderson, though, I don't know, man. Yeah, I might have to trade that away because regression starts at 28. He is 28. He's an 82 overall, and he won't ever be an 85 overall unless he gets like best wide receiver of the year, and then he will continue to regress. He's not going to be an 85 overall, and I'm not going to pay him $16 million a year. We got Tremble here. Ooh, they finally gave him a profile picture, and this dude looks like an absolute menace. Look at that, bro. Bro, look at that stare. I've never seen such a menacing picture in my life. Like, that's probably one of the hardest NFL picks I've seen. Taylor Moton out here next to him, all happy and smiles. They should have taken Rashawn Slater over J.C. Horn. I'm sure J.C. Horn is good, but Rashawn Slater is definitely the best offensive tackle in the class, best old lineman in the class. Yeah, shouldn't have passed up on him. Defensively, though, we look a lot better. We got Yatir Gross-Matos, who I'm super high on. Loved him going into the draft. His draft stock fell after the combine because an AJ Epineza, I believe his draft combine fell with Yatir Gross-Matos because they both didn't have an extremely athletic combine. Derek Brown, I don't know why you took Derek Brown over Isaiah Simmons, but Derek Brown isn't a bad option. I'm not saying he's a horrible pick, but for pick, I think it was number 7 or 8, Isaiah Simmons was the pick, and Luke Kuechly had just retired at the time. There was literally no other. Yeah, pick 7. I don't know why that was the pick. And also defensive tackles are not. I'm not saying they're easy to come by, but at early first rounders, it's just not worth it in my opinion. We got Brian Burns, Hassan Reddick, Shaq Thompson is a player that I do want gone. I will admit that because his contract is $18 million a year, which is not good. I mean, yes, he's an 84 overall, so I'm going to keep him for this first season, but 27 years old, he's already going to start regression. At best, he gets to an 87 overall. Jeremy Chin, I wanted this guy to get Defensive Rookie of the Year. He didn't get it. Of course, I went to Chase Young, even though he was injured his rookie year. Stephon Gilmore, AJ Boye, Dante Jackson, CJ Henderson, and JC Horn. As always, JC Horn looks whack. That's how the dude looks. I'm surprised by that. He used to not have a profile. And my dog is scratching, so that's the jingle of his collar. He's in my background just chilling on my bed. I'm going to move JC Horn to strong safety because he does have the build for it, and we also, have an infinite amount of depth. And my dog's moving around my bed. Infinite amount of depth at DB, 6'1", 200 pounds. He's just better than Dante at strong safety. Dante's, 5'10", 180. Interesting. Anyways, this is what the team looks like overall. Specialist Terrence Marshall, I would like to start over Erickson. And Shaq Thompson, Yatir Gross-Matos, I would like, I don't know what I want here. I'll be fine with this. CJ Henderson, I want over AJ Boye. Yeah, I'll take that. And I think I like everything else here. Let's go to 4-3 under. I want vertical zone run, vertical power run, vertical zone run. I found out Baltimore's defense works pretty good. Someone said use a 4-6 for Baltimore's defense, but I find like base 4-3 works better, but I'll run with 4-6 just to see how it works year one. So anyways, guys, apart from that, it is now time to move in to the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 5-2. Let's look at team stats. It looks like our offense is carrying. Defensive rushing game is 10th. Our defensive passing game is 32nd. Makes no sense. No logical sense in that whatsoever. I hate that so much. Defensive points per game is 27th. Yeah, I'm changing that immediately. Let's go to draft class. Let's see our top players here at the board. Receiver, quarterback from Florida, and quarterback from Boston College. Interesting. Anyways, I'm going to change the Ravens playbook out of the 4-6 and go back to the 4-3. That's what I like, or 4-3 cover. Let's try 4-3 cover. I mean, yeah, we're 5-2, but that's because of our offense. 4-3 cover. Let's try that over 4-6, because your playbooks have to match your schemes, but schemes only boost XP. But you have to have a playbook and a good scheme together. It's weird to explain. Anyways, coming off a win to the Giants, we're 5-2, and let's see the players we got ready to negotiate. I want Stephon Gilmore on this team long term. Not going to pay you $21 million a year, but I do want you on this team for the rest of the rebuild. Hopefully you don't retire. He resigns. Dante Jackson, of course, I'm going to need you. You're a Falcons franchise legend whenever you actually played the ball, and you resigned. Hassan Reddick, of course, I want back. Big contract for him. $15 million a year. He resigns. Matt Paradis, no. Zane Gonzalez, no. I mean, nice kick power, but I can get a cheaper kicker in free agency. Cam, no. Frankie Louvu, no. Ian Thomas. Anyone else here? Nope. And speaking of which, I need to trade away Sam Darnold. I want to make sure I do that while the getting is good here. And he's still in his rookie deal, I believe. I don't think he's offered anything. So we're going to get him while his cap hit is low. It's your second round pick for Sam? Wow. Okay, that was a lot easier. Sam Darnold for pick 33 projected in the draft, so basically almost a first round pick. Works for me. Anyways, it's now time to move to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs as we made the playoffs, and coming off a loss to the Buccaneers. If we beat the Buccaneers, I'm sure we would have probably had a first seed. Dang it. And they're going to slither into the playoffs with a 6th seed. That irritates me even more. Wait, did we get a 4th seed? Hold up. How would we get a 4th seed at 12-5? Talk about a hard division. Never mind. We wouldn't have had the first seed anyways. Whatever, I guess. 10-7 San Francisco 49ers, who we're here to face. Did the Saints slither in? Saints did slither in. They're going to be facing the Cowboys. Who's the bottom of the division? The Falcons. No surprise. Let's look at the stats and awards here. Cam was probably awesome. Super Cam MVP. You're not going to tell me that isn't MVP season, bro. You're not going to tell me that isn't MVP. No way. You're going to tell me? Oh, Zeke did not have a better year. Zeke did not have a better year. I can guarantee you he did not have a better year. 26 Cs, 5.0 per carry. Monster year, but is it a better year? No. Third best offense in the league. Defensively, probably not as much. 18th. Dude. 17 interceptions is probably what it was. Super Cam. I know you guys are all going to be saying, oh, he needs to be re-signed. He needs to be re-signed. If he did that good, he's required to be re-signed. Super Cam is back. Remember, this is just him in simulation, and he's still going to regress. He is going to regress in the offseason. Like, that's just how it is. Christian McCaffrey, 1,100 yards, 4.5 per carry, 12 TDs. Expected a lot better. DJ Moore, 1,400 yards, 15 TDs. Tommy Tremble, 14 TDs, 1,100 yards. That should be a dub. Dude, that picture is just so menacing. My gosh. 101 receptions. Robbie Anderson, 1,000 yards, 8 TDs. Terrence Marshall, 10 TDs, almost 800 yards. Good job. And looking into it defensively, Jermaine Carter, 124 tackles for a loss, 15 for Derek Brown, sacks, 14.5 for Hassan Reddick, 9.5 for Brian Burns, 6.5 for Derek Brown, and 3.5 for Shaq Thompson. Dude, I'm paying you $18 million a year and you put 3.5 sacks up for me? No. 2 interceptions for Shaq, safeties, 1 for Frankie Louvu, and defensive touchdown, 1 for J.C. Horn, and 1 for Jeremy Chin. Nice safety duo back there. Amazing team with Super Cam, obviously, but Super Cam, obviously, will not do this in real life, so I can't keep him on the team. So 24-0 shutout. Great defensive performance. Let's see if we can do that against the 14-3 Green Bay Packers. See if they choke in the playoffs like they always do. And they don't. 35-28. Let's see if they make the Super Bowl. Let's get to the offseason. And it looks like the Packers choked in the conference championship as they always do. Cowboys beat the Browns in the Super Bowl. How realistic? Dak Prescott wins Super Bowl MVP and Zeke wins League MVP and Offensive Player of the Year. Wow, totally realistic. The only thing realistic there was Micah Parsons winning Defensive Player of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Looking into the team, after having an MVP season, you get negative regression. Look at that. You get negative points. Yeah, he went from a 71 overall to a 70 without morale. That's how the regression system works. And it doesn't matter if you're the second best player in the NFL. You don't get an X Factor. You get star dev, and we'll take an overall from you. He got QB of the Year award, and he got +3 morale and some XP. Terrible regression system. DJ Moore is an X Factor. Tommy Tremble, I'm going to force to superstar. So for those guys wondering how an EA works with the tight ends, you can get a tight end from normal to star, but you can't get them from star to superstar. You can get them from star to X Factor, but you have to forcefully make them star to superstar. So 101 receptions, like 14 touchdowns and like 1,100 yards. That's not an easy thing to do, especially for a rookie. Yeah, he's getting superstar. Defensively looking into it, Hassan Reddick gets superstar. Why did Shaq Thompson get superstar? Why? Dude had 3.5 sacks and 2 interceptions. Why? I don't know why. Really stupid. Anyways, but we're going to keep him on the team considering he has superstar dev. As soon as, I don't even know if I want to keep him on the team. That cap hit is just terrible. Anyways, I'm going to be looking for probably a new receiver to replace Robbie Anderson in free agency. But right now we're going to be going into the re-signed players here to see what we're going to have. Super Cam just has to go. I explained this a million times, dude. It's not going to happen in real life. He's not going to have that season again. He was done. He's been done. Antonio Brown retires on the Browns. Antonio Brown on the Browns. Okay, we are the NFC South. Tom Brady retires as a punter on the Buccaneers because I moved him to punter on the Buccaneers. That's what I do to remove players because he retired in real life. Matt Paradis, no. Zane Gonzalez, no. Cam, again, already explained it, no. Everyone else here, no. I'm sure everyone will go after Cam since he just had a league MVP season. So it's time to move into free agency. Here we are after free agency as I picked up Michael Gallup, Younghoe Koo, and Jamie Gilligan. League signings, Devontae Adams to the Jets, Teron Armstead to the Dolphins, Von Miller to the Lions. His career is over. Odell to the Dolphins, Marcus Williams to the Chargers. I can see that. Campbell to the Bengals, Sebastian Joseph Day to the Jaguars. I can see that. Gronk to the Jets. I cannot see that. Carlton Davis to the Chargers. I can see that. Patrick Ricard to the Seahawks. Schultz to the football team. Will Fuller to the Ravens. I can see that, but I don't want him as a Ravens fan. But anyways, let's move to the draft. And wow, I traded pick 25 for pick 21 and traded Morgan Fox to the Buccaneers. Oh, you're trading within the division. Shut up. I don't care. There's a guy that I want. I saw DJ Metcalf. Apparently DK. Oh, yeah. Apparently DK Metcalf's brother, who happens to be white, and they named DJ. Well, let's just go with that. And yeah, I want Carl Forbes. This guy looks great. Physically, he is very great. Throw accuracy, deep is B. Under pressure, B. On the run, A. Break sack, A. Stamina, A. Juke move, A. Play action, C. And then the other guy that I scouted heavily was Cameron Agnew. Now, he has C. Throw accuracy, mid. Throw accuracy, deep is a B. Throw accuracy, short is a B. Awareness is an A. Throw under pressure is a B. I still think my guy's better. I just still think Forbes is better. So Carl Forbes is going to be the pick. Let's see what we got here. Dang it, dude. Dang it. I'm sure the Steelers are going to take the other one. No, they're not. Bengals, left end. Dolphins might do it. No. Buccaneers are going to take him. Oh, they don't. What? Who's going to take him? No way is he going to fall to us and I get a second chance at this. No way. I get pick number 6 in the second round. Where is he going? There he is. Cameron Agnew. He's going to be a second string quarterback on the Cowboys. Good. I'm not worried. He can rot on the bench for the rest of his career. Let's get to the second round. And in the second round, I'm picking Carter Glenn, right guard, hidden dev, 6'5", 336 pounds, 90 strength. He was a first-round prospect. A lot of people didn't take him because F pass block finesse, but run blocking, he seems pretty good. And we have Christian McCaffrey, so I like that, out of Alabama. And here we are after the draft. Forbes is not that bad. 72 overall. I like it. Glenn, 70 overall, hidden dev. Tremble makes me tremble, bro. Every time I look at this picture, man's a menace. Robbie Anderson and Shaq Thompson, I'm going to try to trade away. And yeah, Shaq Thompson, I'll give it another chance, actually. If he performs really well, I will, but Anderson has got to go. I can't be paying you $16 million a year to be a third-string receiver. Yeah, that's really annoying, really annoying. Hopefully someone has cap room at the midseason mark, because I don't want to pay for him. Now, I want to see what Agnew looks like. If he has star dev, I'm going to be so upset. Just star or above, just hidden dev in general. See what you got. 73 overall, so he's better. You got to be joking me. And he's faster, too. And he has one more throw power. Oh, my God. I thought my guy just looked better. He looked more athletic. What you got? Star. I mean, I still had the wrong pick. He's going to rot on the bench behind the Cowboys. Can I swap with the Cowboys? Is that a possible? I'm thinking. Got to get this tactical maneuver here. Cowboys. Let's swap QBs, please. Do yours for mine? How much would that take? Both of her. Oh no! I can actually do this. Oh, they only have 20K, so they can't take a player in return. They can take picks though. A third. This. Oh my gosh! I'm seriously I'm gonna do this. Nothing's gonna stop me. Get finessed. Agnew's on the team. It doesn't matter if I made the wrong pick. And it doesn't matter if I gave up Morgan Fox and a third and a sixth to get him. And I swapped my first with Buccaneers. It doesn't matter. He's on the team now. This was our pick, baby. This was our pick. It's like the Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers trade, except, they both needed a QB, unlike the Cowboys. Now let's move to the midseason mark. Don't worry about it. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 3-4 third in the division. Still, the division is up for grabs, not too highly contested, coming off a loss to the Ravens. Brian Burns looking pretty good right now. Let's up this contract for him, and he resigns. DJ Moore, of course we're going to need DJ Moore back. Very good. And he resigns. And resellers, no. Everyone else here is a no. Robbie Anderson needs to go. These rhymes are just hitting too hard with me. Robbie Anderson needs to go. I'm going to go with take this off. Is there off-season player cut limit? Where's the in-season on-field? Where's the fill roster thing? I need to turn that off. Fill roster off. So that way I don't have random players getting cut every 5 seconds. Do that. And then go over to adjust lineup. Then after we're done with that, where's Robbie Anderson? Robbie Anderson, you're going to get cut, dude. How much would it take to cut you? We would save money, but if we put you on the trade block, I think we could probably get something out of you. So I'm going to put you on the trade block. I'm going to see how Shaq Thompson is doing. And if he's not doing well, he's going on the trade block as well. How many sacks do you have this season? Midway through the season, stats. Let's see what you got. 1 sack, 5 tackles for a loss. I'm going to let you finish out the season. If this was your final year of the contract, you would be gone. But I will let you finish out the season. That is how I feel about it, and that is what I'm going to stick by. And it looks like our offense is the one that is crumbling right now. Offensive rushing seems to be doing very good. Passing, not so much. Here we are in the playoffs, not making the playoffs, finishing at 7-10, bottom of the division, coming off a win to the Saints. All right, let's see what we got from our rookie QB. Ew. 17th best offense. 29th. Oh my, it's the defense that's the problem. 4,100 yards, 27 TDs, 15 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 18 TDs, 5.1 per carry, 1,400 yards. DJ Moore, 1,100 yards, only 1 touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 10 touchdowns. I don't care. He's still getting traded. His contract sucks. Michael Gallup, not as good as I hoped. Shaq Thompson, 130 tackles, 9 tackles for a loss. 19 tackles or a loss for Brian Burns. Sacks is going to be 10.5 for Ryan Burns, 10 for Hassan Reddick, 9.5 for Derek Brown, and 9.5 for Shaq Thompson. This is not a horrible season, but at the same time, you are 4th in the leader for sacks, and you take up more money than anyone else here other than Brian Burns, I would say. So you're off the team. Interceptions, 4 for Dante Jackson. Safeties, going to be 1 for Hassan Reddick. Defensive touchdowns, 1 for Dante Jackson. So anyways, guys, apart from that, it is now time to move into the offseason. Here we are in the Super Bowl as the Buccaneers with no QB. Sheldon Richardson wins Super Bowl MVP. Interesting. Lamar Jackson wins Offensive Player of the Year and MVP. Cameron Agnew wins Rookie of the Year. How? I mean, since he wins Rookie of the Year, I'm going to give him Superstar Dev because we already know that he has Star Dev. We already know he has Star Dev, so he should get Superstar Dev, correct? Yeah, you win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Look at it here. He wins... Where is it? They literally just gave him an award for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Stats and contracts. Awards. And pick 32. Offensive Player of the Week and Offensive Rookie of the Year. So yeah, I'm going to give him Superstar Dev. I don't care if his season was bad. He got Rookie of the Year, and that's not an easy thing to do. So he's going to get it regardless of how bad he played. And we're going to ignore it. We're going to give him Superstar. Good job, Cameron Agnew. That wasn't even our pick. And Robbie Anderson still has to go, dude. He just has to. Is there a trade block I'm allowed to put him on? No. Defensively, Hassan Reddick is an X factor. And yeah, we should be good right now. Yeah, I'm going to trade away. Yeah, I'm trading away Shaq Thompson once I get the chance. Let's move into the re-signed players and the 2022 retirements, I do believe. Let's see what we got there. We're going to be going into our 3rd season. And yeah, cap room situation, $11 million is not that good right now. So let's see who we got for the NFC South. Nobody in the NFC South is going to be retiring, unfortunately. Now let's look at the players ready to negotiate here. And everyone here is just not of interest to me. So apart from that, guys, I'm just going to skip to the draft because we only have $12 million to spend in free agency, which isn't a lot. So let's move to the draft. And we were picking up a left tackle at pick number 12. 89 strength, normal depth, 6'7", 324 pounds. That's actually kind of light for 6'7". I expected him to be like 340 at 6'7", but only normal dev. That's unfortunate. In the 2nd round, though, we're picking up Johnny Goodson, hidden dev, 84 strength. Looks like better than our 1st round pick, but only 84 strength probably indicates he's like a 67 overall. B awareness, B pass block, B A pass block finesse, but D stamina. That's fine with me. Pretty good pick. So this is the team after the draft. Spears is 72 overall, and Goodson is a 70 overall. So this O-line has improved significantly. Very, very good. I'm going to put Robbie Anderson back on the trade block to try and see if I can get him out of here. Same thing with Shaq Thompson to try and see if I can get him out of here as well. Let's not go to the stats and contracts. Not as good as he seems. I just don't want him on my team for that much money. I don't know why the Panthers would pay him this much money in the first place. At the trade block. And yeah, we should be good for everything. I'm going to change out of the 4-3 cover considering it worked terribly last year. Let's go back to base 4-3 because that's usually what works for me in the Baltimore playbook. So anyways, guys, apart from that, I would say we're going to simulate into the next week to see if we have any trade offers for these up and coming future players. For Shaq Thompson, trade offers for Shaq Thompson, review offer. Let's see what we got here. I don't want Kenny Galladay. I don't want Kenny Galladay's bum-ass contract. I'm trying to get rid of Cap. Oh my gosh. What a terrible offer from the Giants. What a horrible offer. I don't want Kenny Galladay's bum head ass, bro. Shaq Thompson. Let's see what we got again. Is it from the Giants again? Oh, I don't want Kenny Galladay in a 4th round pick. I'm gonna have to force it myself. I'm not taking Kenny Galladay's head ass. I'm not doing that. Let's see what you got, man. Let's do this. And it's official. Shaq Thompson, my 1st round pick, gets me Miles Jack in a 3rd. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to cut Robbie Anderson. I just don't see a need for him anymore. And I'm going to go over here, Robbie Anderson. And you are out of here. I just saved $9 million in cap room. Don't want you anymore. I got everyone else that I already want. Defensively, this is what we're looking like. Like this a lot better. He's off my team. So glad Anyways, guys, it's time to... Ooh, Shaq Thompson. Can we glitch this? I don't think we can. Kenny Galladay? It's a done deal. Let's make it official. Did I actually get Kenny Galladay for free, or does it put him on the Giants automatically? I want to know. No, we don't get Kenny Galladay. Oh, that would be funny. That'd be funny if we did. I think I've tried that before. Anyways, it's time to move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are second in the division behind the 4-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Players ready to negotiate here. Let's see what we got. Miles Jack, of course, we're going to need back. All these rhymes today, dude. I'm hitting the bars. 10.6 million. Definitely want that. Jeremy Chin, going to be very cheap for what his potential is. And he resigns. Derek Brown, I want that as well. Up this money. That's actually kind of cheap for some of his stature. Let's try and hit that. And he does. CJ Henderson, I do want. Great depth. Super cheap. Hell yes. Of course I want that. He resigns Yatir Gross-Matos. Definitely want that back as well. Even though he hasn't been putting up numbers because he's rotational right now. And Cole Carter. Sure, dude. With that star dev, why not? You may just be the answer for us. Might just start you if we win the Super Bowl this year. Let's see how we do. And other than that, guys, it's time to move to the playoffs. Now, here we are in the playoffs, actually making the playoffs, beating the living crap out of Lions 34-7, 12-5. Did we seriously snag a first seed? How? We went from 4 seed to a first seed, and we were 12-5 the first time we made it. Okay, stats and awards, very good year, I guess. Okay, huge step up from Cameron Agnew, 5th best offense in the NFL, 16th best defense, okay, solid. 4,600 yards, 34 TDs, 7 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 20 TDs, 6.0, 1,500 yards. Of course, continues to be a beast. DJ Moore, 7 TDs, 1,400 yards. Michael Gallup, 1,100 yards, 5 TDs. He was given the opportunity, and he made it happen. Marshall, 4 TDs, 800 yards. Tremble, 630 with 10 TDs, though. Very good. Defensively, Terrence Davis, my 3rd round pick, I think 2 seasons ago. 124 tackles. Tackles for a loss, 19 for Derek Brown. Sacks, 12 for Brian Burns, 10.5 for Derek Brown, 7 for Hassan Reddick. Interceptions, 4 for Stephon Gilmore. Safeties, 1 for Derek Brown, 1 for Kenyon Brown. Okay. Defensive touchdowns are 1 for Stephon Gilmore. I don't understand how this defense is like 16th, dude. We should be a top 10 defense. Anyways, let's move into the divisional to see who we're going to be playing, and if we can beat them, it'd be huge. And 9-8 Seattle Seahawks. Let's see if we can beat them. Hopefully we're not a first-round exit like we almost always are in every rebuild. And boom, 42-28. Let's see if we can beat the 11-6 Minnesota Vikings to move on to the Super Bowl, and let's move into it. Here we are in the conference championship as it is 0-0, now 3-0, now 10-0 against the Vikings. Okay, we should be doing pretty good right now. Good stuff. 13-0. Okay, 20-0. 20-0 at halftime. First half shutout. Nice job. 23-0. Dude, this defense, 30-0, 30-7. Finally, they get on the board in the 4th quarter. Just blowout. Blowout win. 37-14. Had no chance. Earl Delvin, I believe this was one of the first picks in the draft. He was like a top 5 pick. I remember him. Anyways, let's move to the Super Bowl. And here we are in the Super Bowl, here to face my Baltimore Ravens, as we are 12-5 and they are 10-7. Let's see if there is any development upgrades. Offensively, Agnew is still a star dev. That's fine with me, and I have a stutter, as you can see. Goodson has superstar dev. Awesome to see. Love to see it. Defensively, Derek Brown gets superstar dev. Miles Jack, unfortunately, does not get X Factor. And everything else seems pretty good to me. So, pretty good in terms of upgrades. Pretty solid. Well, actually, the only upgrade was Derek Brown. And then the superstar guard was pretty awesome. So, it's now time to move into the Super Bowl against the Ravens. Here we are against the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl. And it is 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. 6-0. Very slow game. 12-... Not 12. What is happening? 7-16 right now in the 3rd quarter. Let's put some points on the board. There you go. 14-16. And they answer right back. 21-23. Come on. 28-23. First lead of the game for us. Let's go. We're going to make the comeback, get our first lead of the game, and secure it. Agnew runs out onto the field, and he suddenly teleports to the sideline as he's holding his helmet for some reason. I don't know how that works at all, but we're going to beat the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go. Taylor Heineke's their quarterback? Oh my gosh, I didn't know they had a GOAT there. Wow. But also, Agnew, 4 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. That's for sure Super Bowl MVP. And Cameron Agnew does get the Super Bowl MVP. Saquon Barkley wins MVP of the league MVP. Interesting. All right, then. Anyways, let's move into the retirements and the re-signed players because I've already looked at the development upgrades. Let's see what we got here for our retirements. Hopefully Stephon Gilmore does not retire. Kind of need him. He was pretty good this year. 2023, we are the NFC South. And Demario Davis and Bruce Arians do retire. That's fine with me. And we got the players ready to negotiate here. And no, nobody here is of any interest to me. And we got $31 million to spend, so I'm going to try and get a receiver here or a center. That'd be nice. Let's get into free agency. Now, I got T. Higgins in free agency on a super massive contract. See, he's almost getting paid the same as DJ Moore, if not more yearly. But if not more yearly, get the pun? No pun intended. I should kill myself. Anyways, Lamar Jackson is still in free agency. Nobody still touched him for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, let's move to the draft. Hopefully I can pick up a center there. And in the second round, I'm picking up Blaine Finch. Normal development left guard. He's probably not even going to be that good. I basically had a third round pick there. It wasn't even good. I'm just going to get to the end of the draft. And this is the overlook of the team after the draft. Got T. Higgins, got Michael Gallup. Is Michael Gallup in our slot? Yes, he is. Team looks great here. Yetur Gross-Matos didn't get as many reps as I would like him to. And my left guard, what overall was he? Total bust. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. But, yeah, this is what we're rocking with. I really like the team. I'm just going to simulate straight to the playoffs because, we don't need the midseason mark. And Corey Bojorquez is still in free agency. I'm going to look for a center here. Is there an easy? Yeah. Austin Blythe. I would take him just for a year, considering he's better than our 65 overall. I'll take Austin Blythe for a year. So let's just move in to the playoffs since there's no mid-season mark because it's the final season. Let's get into it. Here we are, the playoffs, coming off a big blowout win against the Cowboys. And this is one of the best team ranks I've seen. I don't know what's up with the defensive passing yards per game. Why are we giving up so many yards per game? It doesn't make any sense. We have one of the best defenses in the league. Our rushing game is number one. Our defensive points per game is third. That is the big thing. As long as our defensive points per game is third, amazing. I'm super happy about that. 14-3, first round bye again. Stats and awards, let's see what we got. Cameron Agnew, amazing again. Love to see it. Lamar Jackson with the Falcons. Wow. Cameron Agnew, third for MVP. Third best offense in the NFL. And defensively, fifth best defense. Nice. 4,600 yards, 41 TDs, 8 interceptions. A little bit better than last year. Christian McCaffrey, 21 TDs, 5.3 per carry. Similar to last year, except one more touchdown. He used to have a 6.0 average. Now he only has 5.3. Similar yards, but more attempts. DJ Moore, 1,200 yards, 8 TDs. T. Higgins, 15 TDs, 1,200 yards. Great season. Michael Gallup, 1,000 yards, 7 TDs. Very good season. Miles Jack, 131 tackles for a loss. 21 for Brian Burns. Sacks, 19.5 for Brian Burns. 11 sacks for Hassan Reddick. 8 sacks for Yetur Gross-Matos. I'm glad he's getting more involved. Terrence Davis, linebacker drafted a while ago, who isn't very good. He got 3 interceptions. Good for him. Safety, 0. Defensive touchdowns is 0. So anyways, guys, apart from that, let's see who we're going to be facing in the divisional round to see how we're going to end out this this simulation, I would say, or this rebuild. 9-7-1 Cowboys, who we just beat the living daylights out of 42-17 as they snuck into the playoffs. So they were trying in that game. Okay. I guess we beat the living crap out of them in week 17 and then, week 18, and then we just don't exist in the playoffs. Kind of like how the Packers don't exist. Anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching this. Let me know what kind of rebuild you guys would like to see next. I'm just going to simulate to the offseason here, not the Super Bowl, just to see what the upgrades are. I'm sure T. Higgins got an upgrade. Very, very good rebuild. I like the QB switch, like the Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers thing, if you guys didn't know what happened. Phillip Rivers got drafted to the Giants, and Eli Manning got drafted to the Chargers, so they swapped QBs because neither of them wanted to play where their team was. Cowboys beat the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Zeke wins not the league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, and no more Super Cam is my head coach for the Panthers, and he wins Coach of the Year, which is sick. And Jalen Hurts wins Offensive Player of the Year, and Lamar wins QB MVP. Let's go. So, and the QB awards the yearly awards in real life just got released. So I'm going to read those right now. Agnew has X Factor. T. Higgins as superstar. I'm so happy with how Tremble turned out, dude. Again, that face just makes me tremble, dude. Sure makes girls tremble in the bedroom too. Anyways, Brian Burns, X Factor, nice. Everyone else here looks pretty good. Again, I wanted Yurtsever Rosemonto to get more involved, but it is what it is. I'm going to see these awards. I want to see these. Let's see these here. Okay, Aaron Rodgers wins league MVP. That is surprising. I thought they were going to give it to Brady. I seriously thought they were going to give it to Brady. I know Rodgers had a better season, but since Brady was retiring, I thought 100% for sure they're just going to give it to him just so that way he can have it. And what are the other awards here? NFL awards. Aaron Rodgers MVP. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cooper Kupp. That makes sense. Defensive Player of the Year goes to TJ Watt. Makes sense. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase. Makes sense. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons. Makes sense. Mike Vrabel wins Coach of the Year for the Titans. I understand he still got them a first seed without having Derrick Henry for half a season. But Zach Taylor, I think, deserved it with nobody. If you told a Bengals fan or anyone at the beginning of the season how the Bengals went from having one of the worst picks, a top 5 pick in the draft, so they were the 5th worst team in the NFL. Are you going to tell me, if you told me that back then and you said, hey, they're going to choose Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell and they're going to the Super Bowl, I would have called you an idiot. I would have called you dumb. Comeback Player of the Year, Joe Burrow. Thank God it wasn't Dak. If you guys know me, I hate Dak Prescott. I don't know why. He's just super overrated in my opinion, and I don't think he's good. He just doesn't get the job done in my opinion, and he's super overpaid. And a Walter Payton Award goes to Andrew Whitworth. I'm fine with that. The only thing I'm not okay with is Mike Vrabel. Rodgers makes sense, but I for sure thought it was going to be Tom Brady. If Tom Brady had less interceptions, I think it would have gone to him. But cool for Aaron Rodgers. He gets back-to-back MVPs. I don't think he's going to sign with the Packers this offseason unless there's a package deal with Devontae Adams where he goes. But anyways, guys, I'm not reading the NFL awards anymore. Thank you guys all for watching. And apart from that, guys, I will see you guys all in the next one.